Do a short video clip of my live well tank, do-it-yourself, for my Yamaha SUV WaveRunner, set up for bay fishing, offshore, etc. What I had built was a cooler rack that holds 3 coolers, one for food and drink, one for fish with ice, and one for my live well. For this one here, is my second design. Basically, you come off of the visibility tail spout back in here. Let's see if I can show that. Where that goes. Basically, it's that nipple down there. Anyway, just remove your visibility spout and the hole associated with it. I used a hose from a washing machine. It's got fiber reinforcement, so this came up simply through the hole. Put a couple zip ties at the top so it can't back up down the hole. And I brought it up to this branch right here. Let you see. Let's see if I can. Okay, so it comes up through the hole into the branch, and I've actually got to take some of this out of play. At Home Depot, they sell a washer dryer connection. It looks like a wishbone. It comes in one direction, goes out 2 directions. That would be ideal for this setup instead of using this whole setup right here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this check valve altogether and just have one of those 2 lines just runs underneath, strapped on and exits out the back. That's just for overflow pressure relief. But the primary line comes up. Keep the washer attachment on that end and cut it off at the other end, and that hose will fit right on your Yamaha WaveRunner. So then this will connect in here. So this is where I'll get my adjustability in my system inside my cooler to be able to turn the water flow. If I turn it all the way down, the ball lock inside closes, allowing no water from the visibility spout to go into the cooler, and it will simply backflow out this other pressure relief and out the back of the ski like a normal visibility tail would. So from here, just have a fitting that fits my hose. Goes into one of these ball lock shut-off things through the wall of the cooler. This is just a $19 Igloo marine cooler from Walmart. And then, let me just take this out. And then it goes into this setup here. So I've got holes drilled around the edges. This is a little bit of a rough prototype. So I've got overflow hoses, holes drilled in, so that the water, as it gets up to this high, should just drain out off to the side of my cooler rack right there. This portion right here, all of this top rail has holes drilled in it on the bottom, roughly 1/8 of an inch. Hopefully you can see that. So all the way around anyway. Holes drilled facing down. Water comes in, fills up this entire system in here, including the legs. And I do have the measurements for all these legs. I believe these are like 13 1/4. I think these are 7-inch verticals, and I can't remember exactly on these. But anyway, it fits in really tight. I can't pull it up. It's going to be held in place anyway by this through cooler portion right here. So anyway, I'm going to hook up to the garden hose using a spare washer hose and see what the pressure is like. So I'll leave the hose on full pressure. If this was reduced down a little bit, this would be close to what the Yamaha WaveRunner puts out at medium to high thrust, I would say, as far as the visibility tail goes. It's a pretty decent aeration, but it's not hard enough to beat up my fade, I don't think. That's wide open on the hose bib right now. Now I just want to test for the overflow. I bet you the overflow will not keep up with it. I'll probably have to drill a few more holes, I'm sure. Let the water out. Also, I got this big hole here I've got to screen off, so my shrimp can't get out. It's actually not too bad. It's just, it's starting to fill up pretty good. It's probably going to pop the top. imagine. So as I go down the bay, that's probably what the back of my jet ski is going to look like, leaking out of this cooler. Well, it doesn't look like it overflows it, so it would be doing all right. And if it ends up popping the top off the cooler, now I'll turn down the pressure and slow down the stream a little bit. It'll keep fresh water cruising into the cooler, though. Obviously, I'm going to have to work on that water tight fitting.